It was a rainy Friday night, the kind where the streets are slick with water, and the city is shrouded in mist. Jake, a late-shift cab driver, was nearing the end of his long day. The dashboard clock read 11:45 p.m. Just 15 minutes until his shift would be over. He couldn't wait to head home, grab some food, and collapse into bed. But just as he was about to turn off the meter and call it a night, his radio crackled to life. "One last pickup," the dispatcher said. "It's on the edge of town. A woman needs a ride." Jake groaned, but he couldn't turn down the job. He made his way through the winding streets, heading out to the outskirts of the city, where the streetlights were few and far between. The address was an old, isolated road that seemed forgotten by time. As he approached the location, he saw her standing in the rain, a woman in a long, dark coat. She wasn't carrying an umbrella, and her face was obscured by the hood. He pulled over, and without a word, she opened the door and slid into the back seat. "Where to?" Jake asked, glancing at her in the rearview mirror. The woman's voice was soft, almost a whisper. "Just drive. I'll tell you when to stop." It wasn't the first time Jake had received a strange request. Some people didn't want to talk, and that was fine by him. He began driving, the sound of the rain tapping against the roof filling the silence between them. For the first 10 minutes, the woman didn't speak. Jake tried to steal glances at her through the mirror, but the hood kept her face hidden. She sat perfectly still, her hands folded in her lap, barely moving. Then, as they passed an old cemetery on the side of the road, she finally spoke. "Stop here," she said. Jake frowned, confused. "Here? It's a cemetery, in the middle of the night. Are you sure?"